What is new, YouTube? It's Moose here, and today I want to bring you guys information on the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare DLC that was just announced today. So this will be DLC pack number 4. It is called Reckoning. It will be live August 4th for Xbox Live, and just like all the other DLCs, it has 4 multiplayer maps and 1 zombie map. The 4 multiplayer maps are Fracture, Quarantine, Overload, and Swarm. And then the Zombies Part 4, the final part for Advanced Warfare, is called Descent. Now obviously I don't know too much about any of these maps since I've only seen the trailers, but I do want to talk about them a little bit from what I have seen and what I think will be interesting. So the first map to talk about is Fracture, and I have some pictures of it right here. It is like a big iceberg. Basically, there's like a huge facility on this iceberg, and that's basically what you're fighting around. Sometime through your game, the map score streak, or whatever you want to call it, is that the ice of a certain part of the map will actually break and like fall into the water, and like a whole lane of the map will actually fall into the water and kind of disappear from the map, which I think is a little creative, but at the same time it's also kind of very easy for Sledgehammer Games. I feel like they didn't really put too much thought into this one, but there are some other very interesting ones in the upcoming maps. The next map that I want to talk about is Overload. This one kind of reminds me of like a plaza. It has like fountains and gardens, and it has these like all these decorative lamps. Kind of has like a gold feel to it at some points, at least from what I have seen. And the map score streak for this one, there's actually these plasma lamps in the middle of some of these plazas, and at the correct time when the plasma or whatever is ready, when you shoot these lamps, anyone around it will die. They'll get zapped by the plasma lamp, and it shows a really cool example in the DLC trailer. And the third map, Quarantine, is kind of like on an island. At some points you can actually see the Statue of Liberty off in the distance a little bit. They say it's supposed to be an island that has been converted into a biological testing center. I don't really know how you could tell that from just looking at the map, but that's what they say. It does look like a pretty small map, maybe like a medium-sized map, but it looks like it's very tight, close quarters for submachine guns, shotguns, stuff like that. So that may be a fun map. It really depends on how these maps flow when you play them. They look very good in the trailer, but I feel like they always do. So we'll just have to see when they actually come out. The map score streak for that one is at a certain time in the game, you can actually unleash a devastating ship-fired missile strike. So like I said, it's on an island, so there's a ship off the coast of it, and it shoots a missile strike on the whole map. I'm not sure if it's the whole map, certain part of the map, I don't know. And the last map, Swarm, which is actually the one I'm pretty excited about, as you guys can probably guess from the title. This map seems like it's very urban, a lot of buildings and city streets, stuff like that. And then there's vehicles all over the streets and things like that. But what really makes me excited is the map score streak is actually a swarm. So if you guys have played the campaign where the swarm of all those drones kind of flows in, it looks really cool. I don't even know how to describe it. I'll probably show you a picture here on screen, but that is actually the map-based score streak, and you're kind of sitting up above and shooting down a couple of those drones as they kind of blow up on the ground and kill whoever's around them. So I think that'll be really cool. And then to get into the Exo Zombies, the last part, Descent, I don't really know much about the map. They don't really say much about the actual map, but I know there is a new fused Exo Zombie enemy, like the actual enemy. I don't know what he does. And then there's also the Trident Reflected Energy Weapon, where when you shoot it, it actually bounces off the walls and kills anyone in its path. Every time it bounces, I don't know how many times they'll actually bounce. I don't know. This could be really cool, or it could just be kind of a failed idea. That's something we'll have to wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Some information about the new DLC number 4 coming out August 4th for Xbox Live, and then probably a month later for PC and PlayStation. So if you guys like this video, please click that like button. It helps me out a ton. Sub if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.